Peace.
Peace. Peace.
So we over there to rally with the enlightened way.
So you lead it, girl. Ooh, ooh, whip, whip, whip. Ooh, whip, whip, whip. He's Almighty Allah. Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. He's Almighty Allah. Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. Each and every day. Whip, whip, whip. Each and every way. I'm gonna show and prove. Whip, whip, whip. And teach the righteous way. I said, peace, Allah. Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. Peace, Almighty Allah. Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. Knowledge is the foundation. Whip, whip, whip. Wisdom is the way. Understanding shows you that you are on your way. Say peace, Allah, Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. Peace, Almighty Allah, Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. The culture is our whip, whip, whip. Power is the truth. Equality only shows you that you have made your rules. I said, peace, Almighty Allah, Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. Peace, Almighty Allah. Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. God came to teach us all the righteous way. And now we must live with bandage we have learned. Built to be born on this glorious day. Peace, Allah, Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. Peace, Almighty Allah, Allah, you justice. Whoa, Allah, you justice. The knowledge of the cipher is to enlighten you, to let you know that God is right among you. Peace, Allah, Allah, you justice. Oh, Allah, you justice. Peace, Almighty Allah, Allah, you justice. Oh, Allah, you justice.
I said, hey, power, equality, Allah, see yourself.
Hey! And I wanted y'all to open the rally like that. Just because when I came into the knowledge of myself and every parliament I went to open the parliament with their life. I don't know people talk about what happened back then. But a lot of things that was going on back then need to go on now. When we open our parliament with the enlightenment. Today is with the power. So I'm going to manifest the truth that I know of my history. Because I can't talk about nobody else's history. But I'm going to talk about mine in this nation. Because today was the power. How long it take to bomb gone? 1 day. Now is the time to manifest the truth so we all can see it. My brother told me, man, and I understand it, that I stand on the shoulders of those who came for me. And that's an actual fact. Because I wouldn't know nothing about this if they didn't come first. So I say this to y'all now, man. He also told me, the Lord said, first thing we gotta do is love each other. Love one another. We gotta bring the love back, man. Supreme Mathematics talking about the original man. Let me make that perfectly clear. Supreme Mathematics talk about the original man, the Asiatic black man, from knowledge to born, back to knowledge. Then I add a sight. Then I add her. But I gotta be the one first. Listen, man. We living in a time that if we don't realize all we got is each other, we lost. We gotta love each other, man. We gotta support each other, man. Because the devil gives you nothing. He don't want us to be successful in our overtaking. This is why he put so much stuff in the atmosphere so you get caught up in sex. Listen, man. The truth is the power. It ain't got nothing to do with no trust. We dealing with the truth. And the truth is, as grown men, we gotta stop bickering with each other. We have supreme knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, power, politics, a law of God, build and destroy, force. We have it. And it seems to me that we have a hard time respecting each other instead of uplifting each other. We want to condemn each other. That's a no-no. That is a no-no. Listen. Many of y'all have knowledge of it. The wisdom of the law. It's the blueprint, man. All you gotta do is listen to what the man is saying. He told us about people invading us. He told us about the homosexual teachers in the schools. He told us about uniting the seeds. He gave us the blueprint. We just gotta live it out. It ain't no mystery, man. This shit is that real. When I look at you, I see me. Ain't no big eyes, little you. Allah is the God. Always has been, always will be. And if you don't see him in yourself, word is bond, you ain't gonna never see him. Word is bond. If you don't see it in you, you ain't gonna never see it. If you don't see it in you, you ain't gonna get it. Life is a journey. And in this journey, you make decisions. Sometimes you make some good ones. Sometimes you make some bad ones. The thing is to take ownership of the things you say and the things you do. We all have a responsibility to this nation. And then what this nation can do for you is what you can do for this nation. Because the nation did what it had to do for you. It saved your life. So it did what it had to do for you. Now what you want to do for it, you deal with input, output. Your inner self is what manifested your outer self. Mathematics, supreme mathematics don't lie. People do. Supreme mathematics don't lie. People do. So I'm going to close with this one, right? Listen to this degree. The 11th degree. The 1 to 14. Have you not heard your word shall be wrong? The 16th degree. It's 1 to 40. Who is the 5% on this broad part of the planet Earth? And the 40th degree in the 140. I will give all I have and all within my power. All that means, say what you mean what you say, teach civilization to all the human families of the planet Earth, and give your all in all. Peace.
My name is Sabu Olodumare, Allah.
Peace, God.
What that God was today is wisdom power, right? I bear witness to his wisdom, which is the power, which is the truth. Everything that God said manifests today in mathematics. I look around and I say, this is the 5%. This is the body. And I see scarce people. I don't know if they down there, but I see scarce people up here. The ones that I see up here are the ones that are true to heart. Brothers and sisters alike. Mostly brothers and few sisters. True to heart. If you got anything to be proud of yourself. Because your realness is seen and heard. Because Allah is all I see. So eyes see. And people see you here. They see who is strong, who is real, and who is jiving and joking. Or all they want to do is play. Or barbecue. Or maybe they at the parade. Wherever they are, they ain't up here with us. So we gotta hold it down. Because we got the power, we got the wisdom, which is the manifestation of our knowledge, which is the power, so we can hold things down. It's incumbent upon us. We have new people here people we have to make sure that we encourage, that we empower, that we build up like ourselves. I say peace to y'all, right? Because if you want to go into the lessons and talk about can a devil do this or can a devil do that, I say, yeah, a devil can do this and a devil can do that. They've been doing it all the time. Ever since they've been here. They asked Malcolm, hey, matter of fact, Malcolm answered the question, Malcolm X, he said, when they start talking about forgive us because we don't know what we're doing, he said that is the biggest lie in the world, or one of the biggest lies, because as long as they doing what they doing, they know damn well what they doing. The point is, we as 5% have a job to do, correct?
Correct.
Our job is to be civilized people, correct?
Correct.
And also as being civilized people, our job is to remain civilized, correct?
Correct.
God says the devil put so many distractions out here to keep you from staying on your square, trying to make you fall back down into the limitations of 6. That's why what he said is right. Distractions all around you. Whether it's drugs, alcohol, mischief, stupidness, whatever you want to call it, the devil is out here to do that. The devil got the whole planet in a mesmerized. The devil got the whole planet hypnotized. If you don't think you're hypnotized, wait until you open your eyes. Because when you open your eyes, then you will see that you were hypnotized. You don't know that you're hypnotized because you're asleep. And I'm talking to those that are asleep, not to those that are awake. Those that are awake already got out the trance. But 85 to 95% of the people on the planet are in a trance. They are being led into, they actually live in a world of illusion. And the only one that can bring about, take them out of that illusion is somebody that has woke up and seen for themselves the trick. And then they can go back and say, no, let me show you what the hell is going on. So who was the one that did that? We say the knowledge of the cipher is to enlighten. We say Allah is the God. God says Allah. Why is Allah the God? Why? Everybody say Allah is the God. Now I'm asking you, why is Allah the God? Huh?
Because he's 100% right, exactly.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Allah is God because that particular black man, though many others came before him and said they were God, that particular black man who said, I am Allah, showed that he was Allah. That particular black man that you all see on the cover of this newspaper here, that particular black man who said, I am Allah, he didn't only say it, he showed it. So everybody else say, hey, this one is God, that one is God, Jehovah is God, Yahweh is God, Jesus is God, all this sort of stuff. They say that. They didn't prove it. The only one that showed and proved it was this man that you see on the cover. And also you see on the back, building in the site in Marcus Garvey Park in Mecca. That's why Allah is God, because he didn't only say it, he proved it. And yes, he was just and true. Because if he wasn't just and true, his seed, which was himself, couldn't rise above 6. If you're not just and true, you cannot rise. Because it says the truth is so precise. The eye of a needle. Nothing can go past but something that can go through the eye of a needle. That means you got to be that precise. Otherwise, any jackass would come on up here and try to make you think that what they saying is the truth and they're lying. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that you can't be tricked. can't be had. You can't be misled. You say wisdom is power and power is wisdom. Today is wisdom, power, that's God. You cannot allow yourself to be distracted like many of our people are. Look where they at. They barbecuing down at the bottom or wherever the hell they at. But I remember last Parliament, Berkey's got up there and said, the Parliament will be on the top. He said, even if they up there partying and homosexual and doing, he said, we're going to be on the top. So y'all came to the top. I'm looking for the rest of them. They supposed to be up here. The ones that took heed to that is up here. Look around and see who's here with you. The ones that didn't care, they straggling in or they come whenever they feel like it. If they come, good for them. But the ones that's here and showing food, the ones that live in Medina, that live in New York City or wherever they live, outside of New York City, be proud of what you have done because you're showing them your power. That you not only say what you say, but you mean. Because when you say mean, when I say mean what you say, I mean that you show as what? Proof. Yeah. And we had a show and prove not that long ago. And it was busting out the seat. Why? Everybody came to show and prove, but some of them just came to party. But they showed and proved. You gotta show and prove every day. Because your enlightenment says each and every day I'm going to show and prove. It tells you that. So you got to show and prove each and every day. This is not a sometimes way of life. If it was a sometimes way of life, then God would be sometimes. And we can't say that God is sometimes. God is universal, eternal, all the time. And if you say that you're God, you got to be God, not sometimes, all the time. That's why it says after you get understanding, you start living the what? Culture. The culture is the way you live. The culture is what you are about. That is you from the time you wake up in the morning till the time you go back to resting at night. That's your culture. That is the way you live. That is what you breathe. That is what you eat. That is what you think. That is what you walk. That is what you talk. It is you. That cipher that you see in our flag, it represents everlasting eternity. It has no beginning and it has no end. Well, that is exactly what God is. Has no beginning and has no end. Right? You might say, hey, well, I took a chill pill. That don't mean God took a chill pill. That just means that you took a chill pill. Believe me, you. God has always been, always will be. The world got to see what we talking about. Because these people out here do all kind of evil. You know why? Because they say ain't no consequence. I can go out here and do whatever I want because there is no consequence. They say there's a consequence. You're going to pay for what you do. I don't see me paying. I rob people every day. They call me a senator. They call me a judge. I sit on the bench. I sentence people 25 years to life. Then I go and sentence prostitutes home when I get off the bench. I go and sentence people to 25 to life. And I go when I get off the bench. And I go stick up people and rob and steal all kinds of stuff. Then I come back the next day and sit back on the bench. Why? Because there ain't no consequence. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. That's what they believe. We here to let them see there is a consequence. And the only way you're gonna let them see there is a consequence is you gotta make that born. You gotta let them know God is not a joke. Because when they start hearing you say, you God, they look at you and laugh and say, yeah, for real? You a joke. Not when you start manifesting the truth. Not when that truth come out of you. When they see that spark of life inside you. When they see that energy inside you, they know who ain't living. you ain't no Jew. But until you manifest that, to them, it's a joke. There's no consequence. In order for this world to be corrected, who got to correct it? Who got to correct it? You. Say it again. You. Say it again. You got to correct it. If you ain't going to correct it, then with that 10 degree in the 1 to 40, you saying it for nothing. Because it tells you that you are not a mystery. They tell the world that you are a mystery. Right? So therefore somebody else is going to bring about justice, not you. But you run around telling everybody, there is no mystery God. The Son of Man is the black man. The black man is God. You run around telling everybody that. So if you run around telling everybody that, then who's going to bring about change in the world? You. It's up to what? You got to do it. The consequences that this world think don't exist have to come about, and it has to come about by you making it. In other words, you got to change the cycle of illusion, the cycle of lies and tricks. You got to wake the world up. And the only way you're going to wake the world up, first you got to wake up yourself. Because you got to be born. You got to see it for yourself. And when you see it for yourself, then you become knowledge. You ever heard that song? You made a believer out of me, boy. Well, not only will you talk it, you say, man, what I've been saying all the time is really true. You gotta wake up and come to the realization that what you're saying is not a joke. And that's why the God said Allah showed us everything. He gave us the blueprint. He showed us. He did it for us. And he said, now all of y'all gotta do it. And if all of y'all do it, they gonna see Allah all over again. You, and me. They gonna see Allah busting out the sea. But it's incumbent upon each one of us to do it for ourselves. If we don't do it for ourselves, then somebody else just got to do it. But you can't run around saying you doing it, and you refuse to complete your cycle. You refuse to get your knowledge of the cycle. You know, the song goes from knowledge to born. And then it says at the end, the knowledge of the cipher is to enlighten who? You. Right? It says to enlighten you. A lot of us refuse to get to the bottom of that song. We're still lollying around and the wisdom and the understanding and all that. But we don't complete that song. You got to complete that song. Because he must be born again. Not through the womb of your mama, physical birth. You must be born through the womb of your mind, your knowledge. Bring yourself out. When you bring yourself out, you don't bring yourself out dead. You bring yourself out alive. You see, because that which is born of Allah is alive. It's love, man. It can't be dead. Otherwise, it would be Allah. Allah is born alive. Right and exact. That's why, again, I say, no fool can play with you. Somebody that got you can run around and try to play it. And they will see their own consequences. As a matter of fact, when you righteous, it appears that you see the consequences, man. Because you wide awake, you see hell coming upon you. People that go out here that's still wallowing in mud, wallowing in dirt, they don't see no consequences. Because they blind to all that stuff. That's why they always say, why is this? Why is that? Why? Because you go through yourself. That's why. A righteous man will see it and automatically turn away. Hey, that's wrong. I ain't going down there. Or come up with a solution to change whatever you're going to do. A righteous person is wise enough to do it. But a person that don't have no knowledge will fall victim all the one time. Because they can't see what the hell is going on and they walk into a trap. Stop walking into traps, man. The devil is out here to entice you, to entrap you. You can't get mad at them because they were made to do what? That. To says, why did God make devil? He made devil to put your ass through this test that you're going through right now, so that the strong will rise and show and truth. And the weak will be the ones that follow from after, hoping they can get more and beg you to give them some mercy. And being that you're merciful, you probably will. The only way you're going to give them mercy is to teach them and see if they're willing to what? Swim the 9,000 miles like that. Those are not 9,000 miles just when you come back to yourself. That's why I say 9. 9 means to be born. Come back to yourself. Return back. You got to complete 360 degrees. You got to come back to yourself. Listen, man. People say, oh, only 2-3 people don't matter. It matters in a long way because it shows that we are slacking or we are lacking something. A lot of us got to pick it up. Some of us got to pick our brother and say, where you going? This Parliament Day, where you going? Oh, I'm going to the movies. Hell, come on, let's go to the Parliament. Talk about you at 5%. Where you going? I'm going to see Spider-Man. What about coming to the Parliament? Huh? We got to pull some of our people back. Some of them need a hand. Some of them need a helping hand. That is our job, to help each other. The strong got to help the weak to make them strong. That is our job. Our people are weak. That's why they stray and they stay. Because they're weak. They tell you they're strong. They are weak. They are easily led in the what? Wrong direction. They're not strong. They're weak. They need the strong. You are the strong. They need you to help them get themselves up. And if they refuse to get themselves up, then they can stay where the hell they are. But at least you did what you had to do. At least you did the 19th. At least you taught them. At least you extended your hand. So you fulfilled your what? Job. If they don't want to adhere to what's going on, they suffer because of what they do. But you know that you did the right thing. That is your job. They need a helping hand. We here to help them. A lot of them, they look at you and just tell you, I ain't for that, or I ain't for this. They go in all kind of directions. I tell you one thing before I finish. They go in all kind of directions, right? Look at what we have done for ourselves, right? We have decided to search and look and find the truth that we were taught and realize that it is about ourselves. We were so smart and we were so wise, black men. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all were so wise and y'all were so smart that y'all refused to be distracted and led in the wrong direction. Y'all said, no, I'm going to check something out. I'm going to check this out. And you blessed yourself. That's why I said when you look in the mirror, you got to say, I don't care what everybody else say. I know I did something great. All you other peoples, you peoples that are just going down the road and don't even care what the hell you're doing, you could kiss my Allah, say you say. Why? Because I know I'm doing the right thing. And because I know I'm doing the right thing and I prove it, you can go to hell and stay in here. Be proud of yourself because of what you did, black man and black woman. Be proud of yourself because only the few shall be chosen. And the ones that are chosen are the ones that what? Chose to come and be that they say they learned because they chose themselves. You are that seed that chose yourself. So be proud. Stick your chest out and say, yeah. You don't like it too damn what, man. But I refuse to go back down to hell and then cry and blues every time sometimes and wonder why. Why? It's because you don't do nothing to change it. That's why. Why is the world so damn messed up? Because you assholes don't do nothing to help us. All you assholes do is wait for somebody else to do something. Then you want to what? Tell them, oh, you look good. Now, yeah, where was you? Sitting on your ass somewhere. You're a bunch of jackasses. Be proud that you're not one of them. Be proud that you are wise enough to be a glorified, glorious black man, glorified, glorious black woman. And tell them assholes to stay where the hell they at and stop trying to pollute everything that's right. And our brothers and sisters that need our hands, we gotta pull them up and help them. But again, if they don't want them and they refuse, let their asses go. Don't let them bring you down with all that bull crap that they be living. Don't let them bring you down, man. And that's why today is wisdom power. You got to show your power. Wisdom is to show. You got to show your what power. Your power is stay sturdy, on the square, root strong. And even when you get tired and you say, man, I'm so tired, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that, you got to make yourself get up. You got to make yourself do what you say you don't want to do, but you know it's right. You got to encourage yourself. You got to build yourself. Enough, listen, you got people out here that want to knock you down anyway. Don't you knock your own self down. Stand up and be strong. Face all that ignorance that's out there. Because they going to come up in your face and try to cause you to go in another direction. Tell them no. Tell them I'm not going in no other direction. Why? Because I know that I'm in the right direction. Because I know that I'm in the right direction. I'm going to have my stick to this. I'm going to be strong. I'm not going to be weak. I'm not going to fall victim to the bull crap that I raised myself out. What kind of fool would I be to raise myself up and then go back into the hell that I raised myself out? Can a devil fool a what? Can a devil today's lesson? Can you be fooled if you don't choose to be fooled? But if you be weak, you will fall victim. And if you fall victim, you're going to have to start all over again, start swimming all over again, and try to get back to where you left off. It's like you're going to rid yourself of disjustice. And you'll realize it. And you'll say, damn, what have I done? Let me get myself together. Or I'm just going to stay down here and be the 85%, the uncivilized, the poison animals, the slaves, because they ain't got no mental power. The people who are easily led in the wrong direction, each and every day, they go and do stupid things. And then they wonder why the hell everything is the way it is. Because they don't realize they bring it on themselves. Because they don't got enough sense to change. They tell the world, oh, my grandmama didn't believe that, my grandpa didn't, so why should I? Why shouldn't you? If you know your ass is in trouble, what you gonna do? Stay in trouble? Or you gonna change? They got, you know, the old change the script or whatever the hell. What are y'all gonna do? Stay like that? Or are you gonna change? Ain't nothing wrong with changing as long as you change for what's right. Don't be a fool and keep on wallowing in foolishness and be like the 85% who are easily led in the wrong direction every day and so hard to get in the right direction because everything to them is games and play. And they don't realize that the devil is twiddling them in his face. He's playing with them. While they think everything is all right. They are the subjects and the food in this world. As a matter of fact, they are the laughing stocks of this world. I know it's hard to digest, but they are the laughing stocks of this world. The world laughs at the original people who refuse to get up Now is your time. If you don't want to rise and get up, you are the one that's being laughed at. You think that you having a good time. This man has got you like this, playing with your Allah Savior Savior each and every day. Taking the reader and putting it up your Allah Savior Savior Savior. I'm a father you see king you every day, because that's all you is. You're a weak man. And because you're weak, I can put my finger right up your Allah Savior Savior and twiddle it around, because you're like a girl. You ain't got no damn strength. That's why I treat you like a girl. I call you boy, and you say, here comes the man. Because I'm the man to you, and you the boy. You don't understand what the hell language? You don't understand their language? They telling you right in your face what they think about you. You don't understand wisdom? You don't understand when they manifesting themselves to you? You still gonna be a fool? How long are you gonna be a fool? How long are you gonna stop that Savior Ei truth and do something about it and change yourself so you can bring about a change on this here planet we call Earth and the universe that is everywhere? It's up to you. You got the power. I'm telling you, you got the power. The mind is a hell of a thing to waste. And boy, is it a hell of a thing to have. The power that exists in your mind, it has shocked the hell out of you. You talk about being shocked by electricity, it'd be like a bump in your life. You'll really see what they talk about when you wake up. But you got to wake up. Everything is happening right in front of your face, and you don't see it because you sleep. When you wake up, you'll see everything that's been happening all the time, right in front of your face. You wonder why we let the half original man discover it? Because a half original person is not an original. What's wrong with the original man? He's living a half original man way of life. That's why he's always discovering the poor part. Because he ain't dealing with the best part. If he was dealing with the best part, he'd be original. The half original is what 85% of the doing. They live in a half original way of life. That's why they always get poor, everything poor. They don't get nothing. Wake up and become the original man and change that. And you'll get everything, because the best part is preserved for what? For the original man. It's preserved. It's waiting for you. All you got to do is get it. It's there. It's for you. It's yours. It always been yours. It's like the ice cream on the cake. It's waiting for you. You gotta go get it. If you don't get it, you're gonna keep on living a half original way of life. And you're gonna always get the poor part. Understand? You don't understand, start understanding. Everything is for real out here. It's not a joke. This is your life. You wake up to it every day. When you wake up, you see your life. Do you like it? If you don't like it, do something about it. When you don't do anything about it, then that decree that says, can the devil fool the person? If you don't do anything about it, then that decree reverses and says, yes, I can fool the devil. Because they don't do nothing about it. All they do is cry. Why? How come? You'll know how come. Do something about it and you'll know how come. You'll also know what to do. Bring about that how come to make it happen. That first degree in the student enrollment, you will make that come alive. Yeah. That degree that tells you you are the Asiatic black man, you are the major, the only black man, you will see that come alive. It won't be on paper. It will become you. You will be that. When they say Allah will manifest, that's you manifesting yourself. You'll actually see Allah will manifest in you. And then you will walk down these streets and show the world what this man on the front of this paper showed. For 5 years, from 1964 to 1969, he planted the seeds. God said, he said, unite the seeds. He brought us together. And then they said, we got to assassinate his physical. If we assassinate his physical and they don't see him, maybe they'll go back to where they was at. But he planted seeds, and some of them seeds were so strong that they kept it. And it was meant to go anyway. It's not like it was a question. It had to happen. This was predicted to happen. And now we're just living it out. And now it's up to you to see what part of the story you live in. What part of this history are you living? Are you with it or are you not? Are you one of the seeds that grow up or are you the seed that's still sleeping? Because it says, why does he fear the devil now that he is what? Grown. You know why? Because he didn't never grow up. He's still a boy. And that is why he's being used each and every day. You have to grow up. You have to grow. You have to bring yourself up like a tree grows. A plant grows. You are the seeds of this planet Earth. You are the seeds that have to what? Grow up and become what you say you are. This is not a joke. If the black seeds don't grow, the ones that don't grow will remain what? Down. And people will stamp on them and crush them and squash them and do everything they want with them because they just allow that to happen. They tell you he do that what? Daily, each and every day. Just like you say you do stuff each and every day, they do stuff each and every day. Right. And they say that the world, I gotta end with this, the world is waiting for the Son of Man. Well, look in the mirror and realize the Son of Man always been here. Now you gotta realize that you are the one that they talking about. And then when you realize you're the one that you talk about and you look in the mirror and see yourself looking back at you, when you look in the mirror and you see yourself looking back at you, you can say, well, wow, nice to meet you. Damn, I'm looking for you all the time. And there you are, right in front of my face. Yeah, I've been here all the time. Now you see me. You've been looking at yourself all the time, but you really see yourself. But when you look in the mirror of reality, you see yourself and you say, wow, the Son of Man is here. Always been here. I just was sleeping. Now I can see what's really going on. Huh? My cipher is no longer half, my cipher is. Remember our brother, whom they called Jesus, said, he must be born again. He was not lying. He told the truth. He said, he is you, must be born again. Stop being half and become. And everything that you see me do, they say I opened up, I made the blind see, I made the deaf hear. Why? Because I had power to do it. I opened up their eyes, I made them see it. I had the sight, I had seen. What do you think Allah did? Allah said, I'm going to go to the children. I'm going to wake them up. I'm going to make the blind see. I'm going to make the deaf hear. I'm going to make them hear. I'm going to make them see. I'm going to manifest it. And I'm not going to come in the name of somebody else. I'm going to come in my own name. That's why he didn't come in the name of Jehovah. He didn't come in the name of Yahweh. He didn't come in the name of this one. He didn't come in the name of that one. He said, my name is Jehovah. And you know what his name is. So he came in his own name, in his own time. And he manifested the truth in time. On time to you, and now you must benefit from that if you want, or you can just reject it and wallow in the wood, in the mud with the rest of the food. We're gonna go down with the ship. And what did the devil say? I will take all of them to hell, every last one of them that I can. You give me some time, I will take them all. That was his word. He said, I'm going to take it. fool. Unless they wake up, they going down with me. You're gonna take me down. I'm gonna take all of them rich people. But they stupid. The lesson say that they are blind. I say they're stupid. They're blind. They refuse to accept me. You gotta be the one that say, I'm not gonna be one of them. You remember the story when one of our brothers was building an ark and everybody laughed at him? Get out of here. I know he's doing. Get out of here. And after a while, when they saw hell coming on, now they wanted to join on. Don't they want to? The ship is right here. Our people always talking about the ship. Don't get us to take it back. They always sing the song. Listen to the old gospel spirituals that the black people sing. Listen to the song. The messages in the OJs don't do that. In the song, you can see everything that we've been talking about. We sing about it. We write poetry. We rap about it. We do everything about it. Listen to it. It's terrible. The ship is right here. Heaven is right here. Hell is right here. You decide whether you want to be in heaven or you want to be in hell. Right here. You got to die on the ground in hell. Hell is a state of existence. Heaven is a state of existence. What is your existence? Whatever your existence is what you made. That's your life. That's your year. If you living in swallowing and mud and guilt, drugs, alcohol, violence, that's your existence. That's your reality. That's your hell. Same time, change that and do something right with yourself, that becomes your existence. The thing about it is you got to do it and make things happen throughout the whole because this world suffers. Suffers. And the God say, the devil give you nothing. No, he doesn't. He give you $3 and take $2 back. And he got a name for it. He called it inflation. A damn trick. Constantly raising the tax, raising up the income. We're talking about what's going to make things better. And every time you turn around, they suck at everything. Why? Because they don't care about you. They don't love you. They use you. You are a tool. You know what a tool is? A tool is something that I take and I use to accomplish what I want to accomplish. They consider you their tool. They use you to keep themselves up. Give you a job and they say, well, work for me. Manufacture stuff for me. I'll give you a couple of pennies. That's only my world goes. His world. We gotta change that story. We gotta change that story. Wholeheartedly, we gotta change that story. We gotta make sure that we ain't working to constantly support this mother that don't give a damn about us. Using us because we let ourselves. We gotta learn how to unite and get strong and knock that damn knock his ass out. Knock his ass out. Like my man Mike used to knock people out. They were so scared. They used to tremble when they got to go. That's what we got to do to that damn motherfucker running around there, doing all that safety out there. We got to knock his ass out. And don't feel bad for knocking his ass out, because he deserves it. Talk about forgive me for I know not what I do. What did El Hosmer Mr. say? Don't tell me you don't know what he do. As long as he been doing it, you know damn well. Telling you to have mercy on him. You don't care, have no mercy. Shoot you down like you don't. Shoot your children, shoot your wife, shoot your brother, shoot your sister, shoot your mother. They don't care nothing about it. And that you live in rat-infested homes, ghettos, fighting each other, giving pennies so you don't fight and get killed. Black people suffer from a slave master mentality. Black people suffer from a slave master mentality. reality. And you know why? Because they try to make slaves of each other. That was going to be one of my subjects. Black people suffer from a slave master intelligence or reality. Because they try to make slaves out of us. They've been slaves for so long. Listen to this, man. Listen to this. Why black people suffer from a master slave mentality? They've been slaves for so long that now they want to be a master. And so they can't master the real guy that's killing them. So they want to master you. That's why they tell you, if you come on my block, I'll shoot you with. They want to make you big. You walk down the street, they want to attack you and beat you up. Until they call you punk. They have turned against their own people. They have turned against their own self. They are acting like the slave master. Because they suffer from a slave master mentality. They've been slaves so long, they want to make their own people their slaves. They want to make you their slave. All of these drug dealers and drug pushers and all these mother effers out here that do all this crap, they want to make you their slave. That's why they poison you. They sell you everything, they tell you to do all kind of foolishness. They don't give a damn about you. They want you to be their slave. Because they've been slaves all their life. Now they want somebody else to step on. They want to act like they the master. They want to be like the white master. They want to be the black master, trying to master their own people. Don't you see it? That's a slave master intelligence, man. They suffer. So don't let them make you their slave. Don't let them make you their slave. Don't let them control you. They want to control you. They think that they're so great. They ain't great. They weak. That's why the devil makes them do what you want to do. They turn right around and try to do it to you. Your brothers and sisters that you see out there, those are the ones that don't give a damn about you. That's why they use you just like the white man used you. They don't give a damn about you. If they did, they would love you. They would be with you. They shoot you down like a dog. Talk about, if you come on my block, I'ma shoot you with my block. That's stupid. And then we got the nerve to say, my man, hip-hop. Yeah, hip-hop right to the damn grave. All them idiots and gangster raps and all that stupid stuff. All they do is talk about death and destruction. All they talk about is killing each other. All they talk about is burning up each other. I'm a this, I'm a that. I got my colors on. Oh, you got the wrong color. You my enemy. Stupid shit. Idiot stuff. That's their life. Don't fall victim to that. If you fall victim to that, then that 25th degree in the 1 to 36 apply to you. You become the fool. If you fall victim to that way of life, if you fall victim to that culture, that destructive, evil, foolish, blind, deaf, and dumb culture. That's why I say look at yourself and be proud of yourself. And don't let nobody tell you something different. You know why? Because you refuse to be like them. And because of that, you have blessed yourself. And your reward is your love, peace, and happiness that you bring to yourself. That you bring to yourself. While they wallow in the blood, sucking bullets, hoping that they man don't shoot them, hoping that some other guy will come around the corner and shoot them. Why? Because they out there slinging drugs. One drug dealer is hiding from the other drug dealer. All the policemen and chasing around. And they shoot each other in the projects. They shoot into the parks. They don't even pay for the you call that good person? They kill a little 3 and 4-year-old. They know there's babies in the park. Do they care? No, they don't care. All they want to do is shoot the other guy down the street. Can't even shoot straight. They shoot little boys and little girls. Those people are easily led in the wrong direction. Those people are so blind that become, they are tools to the max. Because they kill their own people.
Allah, pardon me, God.
And then, excuse
Pardon me, God.
me,
Allah,
and
others
then,
will, God.
excuse me,
I'm
and
Jewish,
then
God.
they got the nerve to try to tell you to follow them. I mean, can you really believe that? They got the nerve to say, be like me. You want to be one of them guys? A person that don't do nothing right, each and every day do wrong. You want to be like that? And then your enemy, your real enemy, is saying, yeah, he's mine too. He's mine too. Always has been, and he always will. Because he's too damn stupid. You can't blame me. Because there's people who's out here saying, no, man, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. He's still doing it. You can't blame me. You gotta blame his blood. Because he's the one that's doing it. Do his blood. And no longer do I have to do it. They do it to themselves. That's why they're so evil in the wrong direction. Because they do it to they what? Stupid. So don't be that 25th degree in the 1-3. Don't be a fool. That's what today is all about. Who is the fool and who is not? Who went to school and who played hooky? A lot of people played hooky. And they thought it was glamorous. Yeah, let's go play hooky. And then when they first graduated, they said, are you a bookworm? Anything good, they're going to make you feel that you're a bookworm. Now the bookworm is their boss. Same one that they said, yeah, you a bookworm. Now they got to go because they was too stupid. They wanted to play hooky. Hooky on their own what? Self. Don't be stupid and teach your children the same. Because your children will wind up following the crowd. Your children will follow the crowd. The way the water is flowing, they'll go right along with the water. You got to turn them around and say, no, that river is going nowhere. I'm going to take you something better than that. Those are the ones that run it. That's why they call them followers. They all follow each other, right down to the grave. You said, I'm not following them. I got better what? So be proud of yourself. You are the greatest. Ain't nobody greater than you. The only one that could be greater than you is somebody that you let be greater than you. You're tired of letting this evil germ fool the world and say, I'm greater than them. Because them darkness is them. Them darkness. That's why we call them darkness. They'll never wake up. They count. Here's the last thing. They are counting on you and out, not me. They are counting on you. Then they can say, who is that? We're still waiting on him because he ain't showed up yet. They count on you. They hope. So you got to say, my name is Saul what? Boo. You got to say, boo. Hey, wake their ass up. Boo. Yeah, I'm here now. Boo.
Knock their ass out.
I'm born in the truth. That's why they call me the boo. The Saul boo. Because I'm going to boo your ass right out of here. I'm going to wake your ass up. You understand? That's my job. That's right. You got to sock it to their ass. They don't give a damn. They sock it to you each and every day. Sock it to them. Damn it. Sock it to their ass. And don't fool and let idiots tell you to do something else. Oh, let's go on our knees and pray. And let's hope something happens. As long as we've been on your knees, they want you to stay on your knees. But they don't want you to stand up and be that strong root that you are. You are the root of civilization. You are that root that they're talking about. They don't want you to be that root. They want you on your knees with your head down. And then what they tell you to do? Close your eyes. Why they want you to close your eyes? So they can do whatever they want while you sleep. It's a fucking game. It's a trick. What, you don't see that? They tell you that every day. They even tell you how to kill yourself. Get on your knees, put your head down, close your eyes, and while you close it down, they say, and then when you wake up, you say, what happened? They say, nothing happened. They did it while you were asleep. Don't let them play games with you, man. Don't let them stick them pins in your head and play games with you. When they stick that pin in your head, it's to kill you. Keep your ass what? Dead. That is their job. That is their duty. The wisdom build or destroy tell you they don't build, they destroy. Kill the air light. Who is the air light? You are the air light. You are the black seed. They'll spare the other ones, you know why? Because they get on their knees and pray. Oh, we'll use them. But they want to kill you because you say you air light. Don't let them stick that pin in your head, man. They've been doing it ever since they brought you to this damn continent that they call North America. And we got folks that say they came before Columbus. Yeah, maybe they did. But the bulk of us, they brought us over here and they've been sticking pins in your head ever since. Took away your language, took away your culture, took away everything about you, made you an American. They made you an American black man and black woman. Now you copy them and be like them so damn much, you don't even know how to look and change. You don't even want to go back to your roots. You look at your brothers from the continent of Africa and you hate them from them. How stupid is that? Your brothers and sisters that come from a motherland over here, you hate them. And they are you. I listen to y'all. Them, and look at the face. Them, look at your face. Them. You hate them. So what did the devil do? The devil has made you a motherfucking hater of your own self. Them Africans. Stupid, your ass came from there. How stupid can you be? They done made you so much of an American you hate your own root. You better check your own self out. You hate your brother and you hate your sister because they don't look like you, because they blacken it, because they don't wear the same clothes, because they don't speak the same language as you. You don't even speak your own language. At least they speak in their language. You don't even speak your own language. You speak what? English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and all that other bull crap. All of European languages. You don't speak no black languages. They took that away from you. You don't even know your language. You don't know your roots. You don't know nothing. And then your ass is talking about how big and bad you is. You want to be big and bad? You want to be great? Do something about it. Make that stuff happen. Stop pretending. Huh? Stop pretending. You want to be a black man? Be black. And stop being colored. You know what colored means? Deceit. When you color something, you change its originality. That's why the devil is a colored man. Because he's changed. He's deceitful. He's not real. He got a mask on. That's why he's called the colored man. He's wearing a mask to hide his true identity, who he really is. He's telling you that he lived under the ground. And he's walking right up and down the street looking at you, playing each and every day. Come on, man. This is real, man. And if you don't know what the song says, now you know. Peace. Peace.
Hey!
Hey! My name is Royal Highness.
Hey,
some of y'all may know me, some of y'all may don't. Peace to all the gods in attendance today. And peace to the gods that's up front. Peace to my sisters in the back. And I want to say for y'all that's in attendance right now, Y'all more godly than they are. You more godly than they are. You know what I'm saying? Feel that for a minute. Digest that for a minute. You're a little more godly than they are, because where they at? Look around. I love it right here. I grew up right here. I was born in this nation. My mother used to cook. She's retired now. But she's still doing other things in Philly. And if you in the loop and not in the mix, then you know what's going on with the brothers and sisters out there in Philly too. But what I want to get off my chest is basically how I started is that y'all more godly than they are. And to add on with the older God said, because I love what you said, God. And I'm understanding culture. I thought you was ready to go on after the older God because you was trying to cut his wisdom.
Now, Cypher God, we just wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to build, God. That's all.
Now it's your chance, Bill, God.
True indeed, G.O.D.
And at the end of the day, God, I don't say that to say nothing negative, but you had the opportunity before me. And don't never hesitate, God, because that's what they want us to do. And I'm nervous being up here.
God, stay focused, God. I just wanted to keep the cypher going.
And I'm glad you said that word, God, because that's what we gotta do. We gotta stay focused. And I feel it more in myself today, being where I'm at. I ain't making this far being stupid, you know, and I gotta stay grounded. And I'm here today because I gotta stay grounded. I gotta continue to soak up positive energy. Because what? Positive energy always corrects error. Right?
Yes.
So, I need to do more. There's always more, there's always work to do. There's babies out there to teach. We gotta look out for our sisters. We gotta graduate to a whole new level. No matter where you at right now in life. There's always something to do, adding on, and plus, and being positive, and teaching these babies, and staying away from the negativity. Because they're gonna try to pull you in. They don't want to see you with the long hair, don't care, gorgeous, feeling good, looking good, with your wisdom. They really trying to bury us, God. And I realized that more today because I've overcome so many challenges, right? Look, this. I made, I'm not trying to brag, I made power bill, an hour. Work got slow. I went and did something for knowledge God. The dishes is bad, but I still respect the men who work hard, do what they gotta do, and be positive. And I have to deal with the stupidity, right? So that experience humbled me. And knowing I'd do it again if I had to stay away from the negativity. Because that's exactly what they want us at. All day, every day. You know what they call it? Angry black man syndrome. They want you acting out of your character. But I'm going to end it like this. Stay godly, brothers and sisters. You know where you come from. You know who you are. Respect the elders. Teach the babies. Listen to Wu-Tang forever. And that's all I got. Royal Highness from the desert, I love y'all. I want to shake everybody's hand. I want to hug everybody. My mother's name is Mecca. My father's name is God Jamel. We're separated right now. I'm still out here building with the gods. And we still got work to put in. But today, we're a little more godly than they are because we're here today. All right. Peace.
Peace.
My name is Gordogar. I see you came back tonight to play some power.
Now, let me, I'm going to relate something about the American Hood before any black manifest what I'm manifest. Myself, I used to be a young white man inside a black body. Probably near the hood. Nobody. Let me repeat myself again. I used to be a young white man inside a black body. Because I was connected completely with my blackness. Because I was connected completely with my blackness. I was born, the devil dropped my ancestry in a small country called Haiti. Met this I had never heard when I was 80 about the achievement of any black civilization. Everything that was projected to me is white. White Abraham, white Jesus, white Moses, Superman, Hercules, everything was projected to me was white. So I didn't have any other choice taking a character of white characteristics in the 1817. When I used to play soccer game, when I did something good, I used to say, God damn, I'm a white man. So crazy. So crazy. When I used to do something good, kick a ball. When I was 16, 17 years old, God damn, I'm white. That's crazy. Every time you say that. The movie, the African movie, that you show us, and here you see our savages. A man called Tarzan was over there, fuck them up. Now, a movie star like Victor Matthew, or Preston Caster, Ruth Reiner, when they show you a movie over there, those people just go over there, there's some form of conflict with this. But to make this short, myself, we used to be in that side. Afloat with the devil and they are people. Because those movie stars were my idol, my hero. Captain Castle, Victor Matthew, and Tony Quinn. Right? So I was a young white man inside a black body. If we disconnected with our black history completely, automatically we become white. Whatever language that we speak, whatever language that we speak, it could be Spanish, it could be French, whatever it is, so we combine some few mathematical words, mix it with our broken things. So we still disconnected with our black history. So we, a white man, speaking that language inside the black body. When I came here, my response to what you preach, I was in my 20s, young man. The bigger problem I had when I came here, this problem with the 85% of the youth, African American. I'm getting something to you, my friends, and the wisdom power here. Me, myself, I was the 85%. So when two black persons who don't know their history met each other, it's war. That's how you see that it's not a war, even not today, as long as black people were arrested, African Americans. There's a war between them. Because why? My uncle does not speak his own language. My uncle does not know he is my uncle. My uncle loves the devil, even the devil gives him what? Nothing. Until I had a real job, an original man, African man, African American, I was working with drug pushing the people, things like that. And he asked me, he was about maybe culture sacrifice, and I was about maybe 21 days old. And he asked me, young man, what's your religion? Just like that. I'm keeping people war just like that. And I said to him, I'm Catholic. And he said, that's a white religion. I was that was my first step. You got to understand. I am not a Muslim. I am not religious. I am not a Muslim. When I speak, if anybody come here, they have to acknowledge this is God's wisdom and power. Because there's a big difference. I am the Jerusalem. I am the foundation. I am the knowledge. I wisdom, not power. Some other guys, I read some other guys sometimes say there are other things who need the foundation, but the step. I don't see it. I am the foundation. Everything is not for you. I have your spirit. I have your hand. I have the universe. I always not like you before. I didn't see anything like you. I am the universe. I always exist. God, family, everything comes from a black history. Everything that the slave master can explain to us came from a black history which is natural. If you're speaking about Abraham, if you're speaking about Moses, if you're speaking about Jacob, if you're speaking about Yaakov, or some of you might say Jacob, this is black history. Which is natural, that is presented upside down, and the wisdom knowledge form. To keep us away from our true black history. If a man disconnected with black history, how can you understand what the devil did to them when he took up the chain from the slavery? If you do not acknowledge your true black history, doctrine, you're going to take it at face value. And black history, we take it back because we, original men, we built great civilization before anyone built any civilization in the origin of history. Mathematics, geometry, all science, pyramid, everything comes from us, from Kemet. Today, level call it Egypt. The original name is Kemet, the black land of the chemistry. How ancestors with dictate from thousands of years that devil is manifested from us. That's why they create the spiritual history about Osar, Oset, and Set. And they tell you, and that Set God his brother, Osar, was infected. And his wife, Oset, turned to a bird and put just and fish together, and one piece got lost. And the last piece, that one piece got lost, is all over the planet Earth. It's on Washington, D.C. The Avenue, the big statues, and the White House, the Avenue, yes, that's the black thing. All of them as you walk. Remember that his wife was dead, right? When they moved into existence, she sit on top of Osar, and when they moved, that means she didn't have an intercourse. That's why the devil took that history. About kids and principles back in marriage. You go to Italy, the black Madonna, and the Greek, that's Virgin Mary, black woman. There was no man on the planet Earth called Jesus. The letter J did not exist.
That's right, yeah.
For a man to be called Jesus. He shall you the Ten Commandments. A man called Moses. A mystery God gave that Moses the Ten Commandments. There is no mystery God. We've been searching for that mystery God for trillion years, one of us back. So we agree the only God is the Son of Man. There is no mystery God who speaks to Moses because there is no mystery God.
I said, who spoke to Moses, or did anybody speak to him? You said it wasn't a mystery God that spoke to him. I know, but I'm asking a question, God. I'm saying,
Same building, and you and the God, and you and the God can, as soon as you build it, you and the God.
Actually, thank you.
After he finished building, God, you can take that out, you know what I mean? And you and the God can elaborate and add on to that, God, what he just said.
There is no mystery God. So there is no mystery God who speaks to Moses. I traveled to kill him because I studied black. And the pyramid, there is nobody called Muslim. And nowhere and no pyramid is true. There is no such. We are the God who civilize the kids. When they went to kill it, we educated them. They slaughtered, raped, and slaughtered all those Greeks that we civilized. We are the God and goddesses who educate white people. The more in the 711 went to Spain until 1492. Dropping science, mathematics, education. There is no mystery to it. We show you in that movie, and mystery God gives that Moses a power to walk in the ocean, run black people back then. That's a lie. There was no slavery and killing. Everybody, there is no word for slavery. The same way there is no word for faggot. There is no word for slavery. Nothing. At that time, the Pharaoh, when them white devils said it was what Ramses II. Ramses II was the greatest Pharaoh who ever existed. A righteous Pharaoh. There was no such a thing of slavery. That's a lie. You see, 2,000 years after life. When the woman invades Nazareth, Jerusalem, afar, like people who do not compromise, rebel, run away, went to Dead Sea Road and the mountain, and become to what is called meditate, and expand their consciousness. And then we coming back to the city of Nazareth, where from many things that people used to call miracles because of the hyper consciousness. There was no one way the way the devil does it. Yes. Now, let's deal with judgment. The men walk on top of the water, waking up the dead. Why the devil would say a man for Judah to identify him? Every small point, everybody knows that man. I'm talking about with judgment. Why then we have to pay a man to identify that man? Everybody will know. So when you break it down like what God saw me saying, just that's all. Your thing is will justice. God sent me. We are seven and are fled. What is that seven mean? We do everything and spend time. That seven is symbolic to chakra. The seven chakras. We blessed with something that no other group or nation has. Because we have the potential to elevate our consciousness up to that seven plane of energy, that seven chakra. So we become in tune with the universe. Because we are the universe. We have something that no other nation has. That's the truth. Why did God? We have, by any means necessary, to declassify those chakras, to declassify a pineal gland. A pineal gland which is responsible for the third eye, so that we be able to see. When we say another drug wisdom after your culture, another drug wisdom after your culture. So when we say that, are we speaking about the naked eye? If we say another drug wisdom after your culture, if this is the naked eye, what we're going to see? We're going to only see only the outside. When I'm saying to a man, another drug wisdom after your culture, means I'm seeing you with my good eye. Outside and inside. Because remember one thing, the devil gives us the back from the social quality. Because he has the responsibility to know how he is and all is up there. If it's wet, if you find out about who he is running among others. But be universal truth. When you look at the cycle with the dead eye, we don't have to do that. We can see everything inside that cycle with the dead eye. Sound travel 1,000 per second. Light travel 46,000 miles per second. But the fact that fucking to the human is the thought. Because such travel is the key that only the thought. We have to really become a guy. Everything that we are mouth is something classified to fight. We have right now mental exercises, meditation. We have mental exercises, meditate. Expand and extend. We have 7 players of complexity. By oath, discipline and step. We classify a fighting thing that taking the devil hand. Each time we take a devil head, what we have is love, peace, and happiness. What will be our reward and regard to the destruction of the devil civilization? Family, God, respect. I was in the consciousness of an eight-stop. Today when I first got in, I didn't see nothing. God is born. God is born, God is fight. Now, I use my supreme mathematics to grow up everything from knowledge to God. Everything I dealt with, everything I put in my mouth. The food I would eat. From the meat, from the chicken, the protein I would eat, the endodox I smoke, the modified marijuana, the alcohol, all this kind of bullshit that will satisfy my body gland, stop me from seeing myself and seeing everyone see. I leave them alone. My physical degree is well of destroyed culture. I am 84 years old. And I'm planning to look younger. Next time that you're gonna see me, I'm gonna look younger because that's what I want. Meditate, mental, and jail, right? When people incarcerate, what kind of exercise they get Allah in they can win. Bring back the soul. Exercise that activates the mind. I'm saying we got to involve and exercise that relax. something that will give us the ability to expand our awareness. This is something that will help us capitalize our value in the possible that we have. Because that's the advantage that we have. Because the other people that will be able to listen with the mind, with the mind. Outside the so we have to learn how to act. That's our mind. We have to look at mental wisdom. Not only physical, a lot of people talking about losing weight. Physically, no, the first thing you got to do is make sure that the mind. Tell me, I know other people have to do it. I see you. I will see you. Power is fight, we are not one.
Peace, to the nation, God on earth. Farm from Asiatic, God on law. Southside, Jamaica, Queens, otherwise they don't get the whole ace. Wisdom top, I'm here today to add on to the cipher. The 30 man decided to make something other than a flower. The 13 man decided that I'm his son, and me and him is going to be same, God, and I got a duty to do, God. I got a duty to do, God. I got to put the Mecca boots on and get wood, the ground, in the community, God.
This is the Mecca boots.
Yeah. I was told as a young God, even down to the young God, 8 points. Well, we all know my job is to multiply 85%. My job is to multiply God. That civilized before the MD, the slaves of a mental indefinite power. Those who have been easily led in the wrong direction, God, hard to led in the right, God. My job is to go among them, God, and give them culture and give them refinement, God. That is not easy, right now. That's not easy. But it really is easy. Gotta engage. Gotta engage. Have to engage. You gotta get ready. That's my concept. You've been really sitting on the plane. Going for the youth, God. Going for those brothers that yes, living self-destruction, God. Those young brothers that's been
Rasheen, Lord has great. Too low. That will me speak loud. Lord Rasheen said, right? Do you have the camera? Because I see you want the world to hear us.
got to be the magnetic attraction, God. There's so much that I want to say, but there's so much that I'm going to do, God. And I'm going to do it when I go back on our community. I'm just asking each and every brother that's in their community, within your district, within your trenches, God, wherever you live at, God, because the planet Earth belongs to God. Wherever you at, God, we got to engage you, we got to be the people to make that attraction, because we already know we already got that, God. But we got to get out here and start engaging young brothers and sisters, being more active in the community, involving whatever politician, whatever constituents, whatever was going on in the community, God. We can stand in front of each other all day and talk this, God, but what you doing in your neighborhood, how the elderly people feel about you, God? How did you feel about you, God? Because we all can go back to our respective community and start a small...
Could you speak up?
Peace, God. Speak up louder, he said.
All we got to do, God, is go back to our prospective community, God, and decrease the violence by wisdom power, by speaking the truth, God, by being at peace with the magnetic attraction, by engaging these youth, God. Because they savages in pursuit of happiness, but they really want change, God, but they going full-fledged with the destruction. They going full-fledged with the destruction, God. It's full-fledged. And we got to be Mecca boots on the ground, God. We got to keep it real simple and plain. Go back to the foundation, God. Be a student and bro, God. With knowledge. Who's the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man. The maker, the owner, the human planet, Earth, Father, civilization, the God of the universe. But to be in that Allah state of mind, God, to be in that Allah state of mind, to not want nothing, but to give all, God, take your lot, God, to travel and walk in the steps of the 13th field, God. But if you out here and you doing it, God, you gonna get to that level, God. Then you be able to rub elbows with the politicians in your community, God. You be able to unify the seeds, God. You be able to teach amongst the human families of the planet Earth, God. Black, brown, red, yellow, and what? We all bear witness to who we are, God, but we got to what? Show and prove and live that out, God. We got to show by example, God, by any given time. The light is in God, righteousness, God.
No, you got to do it loud,
it's
God.
It's not that hard, God, to just do the right thing, God. And I don't been in many trials and tribulations. I don't travel through many cycles, right? Because the law said we're gonna travel through many cycles, right, God? Lord's Lord of all worlds, God, but everything gonna bring you back to what? The foundation of all things in existence by recognizing who you are, knowing that there's no mystery, God, and knowing that your job is to go out here, God, and civilize the uncivilized, God. Decrease the violence within your section, God. Get active, get Mecca boots on the ground. Peace.
Peace. Come on, man. Peace. Some of the bond names, my father stopped on to break my law. Peace. Today's trained mathematics is wisdom, power, all being born of God.
What's in there?
God is the most highest form in existence in this universe. Say it again. God is the most highest form of anything in existence of this universe. Why? You have supreme. Supreme means to be most high. You walk around and you hear a lot of brothers, I'm God. But when you judge them or see through their ways and actions, they don't live out what they say they are. Yeah, I'm walking looking at all you while I'm saying get the vibration, get the feel. And the reason why I say that is because there's been many things transpiring in this nation. And one of the main things that transpired was at the show and prove. I don't know if any of you is aware of it, I actually wasn't there, but I heard about it. And it just shouldn't have happened. It should never come to the point where God is putting hands on God, pushing each other, rubbing against each other. Why? Because if you're supposed to be all wise and supreme, you should have the understanding to draw it up and somebody to be wiser than the other person before you even get to them. How can we call ourselves a nation supreme if we don't even have social equality? Right and exact. We don't even have social equality. Bill of Destroy degree in the 1 of 14, it speaks about that. And the Bill of Destroy degree is what? An 8. Turn the 8 sideways, what you got? Infinity. You got the infinity symbol. Again, the black man is the most highest order of anything in the universe. He's the most supreme. And he is infinity. He's infinity within himself. However, I'm not saying that we're holy, because holy means something that has not been mixed with any intent in any form of existence. I'm not saying that. However, check this one out. We are perfect. I'm a pause too. Again, we are perfect. You know why? If you get into sciencing it up and get an understanding to what perfect is, that only means a person, place, a thing that's essential to the whole. Okay? And that's a cipher. Look at us now. This is a cipher. I said any person, place, a thing. That's a cipher. And what did that cipher consist of? 120 knowledge, 120 wisdom, 120 understanding. If I flip the cipher into a square, it's still 360 degrees. 90 degrees knowledge, 90 degrees wisdom, 90 degrees understanding, and 90 degrees culture or freedom. You know why? It's applied to 40 or more. That's the original teaching. Now, peace. Now. Alright? The reason why I say now is I want y'all to wake up where I'm going with this next one. You know, it was in the spring of year 4. Alright? Going slow so y'all can grasp it. The spring of year 4 in a law world manifest. If you don't know what year that was, I'm going to tell you. 1967. Alright? Okay? And it's like this. Allah told the gods at the time, listen very close. I want y'all to drop the Muslim names and get your name from the supreme mathematics or supreme alphabet for them up. Did you hear me? That came from Allah. So when somebody's telling you or say to you that I don't go on lessons or I don't add on, you can't say that because you know why? If you don't add on, you're not going to be able to complete. You got to complete the cycle. And I'll prove through history. When he met his third son, Prince Al-Jawa, you know what I'm saying? October 10th, 1964, knowledge was added to the cipher then. How do I know that? Because before that, on October 7th, he met the very firstborn. And that was the first time he met him. Kareem, Black Messiah, Black Matt, October 7th, 1964. Then he met the oldest out of the 24 wild signs. Okay? And when I say, I don't want to lose you, when I say 24 wild signs, what I'm doing, I'm combining firstborn from Mecca and Medina together. Okay? No. And the oldest was Al-Salam. He got it when he was 21 years old. Okay? And he also had a brother. also was the firstborn. And the reason why I say that again, take it back. Draw your name from supreme mathematics to supreme alphabet. This came from man himself. Alright? How do I know that's true? Listen, man, you got brothers in the cipher now whose name might be Prince, Magnetic, and all that. Guess what? Show me where that's at in the alphabet. Show me where Prince or Magnetic in the alphabet. I'll give my life right now. Show me. See, I told you, I'm not going to get up there and just feel or just say something. I'm going to show them proof. That's what we're about. So now, if you want your name to be Magnetic, what do you have to do? You have to go to the supreme alphabet and take an M, take an A, take a G, and do what? Put it together, right? And after you put it together, what you got to do? Add it up. So you can get a greater understanding. So don't let nobody tell none of y'all that we don't have a language. Because we do. And our language is mathematics. That which is Islam. No, not our Islam. I God. I assimilate life and matter. I sincerely love Allah and mathematics. I self-Lord and master. I self-lady and master. I self-lady and mother of civilization. That's what we got. That's how you growing up. We're moving right along. You know, I can tell that I heard a lot of bills up here today about community and stuff like that. It's not what the next man is doing, it's what you're doing in your community. That's what counts. Like right now, I'm getting from the early years, but this is my history. Because I'm showing it proof. That's what it's about. Your history. Get up there, build, and give your history. And yeah, the first one to say has the last. Don't mind, I'm just thinking about my brother. This is 50th degree day. Your brother too. Powerful man, woman, and child. All praise to my brother. He turned 69 today. You know, him in the brown seat. Y'all know it's bulletproof, sham guard. You know, I stay in contact with him a lot. A lot of the 50th grade. Y'all know it's always in size. It's 50th grade. I got the bill. Some of them still here, some of them not. I call them crazy, and they taught me a lot. Like I said, I don't get my history when I'm up. They taught me a lot. I wasn't always like this. I ain't always have it like this. I ain't always have an understanding. That's another thing. Don't think you can just walk in the community and teach because you got to be qualified to teach. All right? Anybody can teach. You have to be qualified. That's an actual fact. And it ain't easy to teach. Example. What happens? All love, double cycle divine. Will see you moving from power. Those that don't know your math, blood, and script. Say, yo, let's let you got on. Like, you gotta know how to teach them in the program and tell them that. Or you might see them doing something wrong. I've done it in my community. You know what I'm saying? I've done it many times. What, like last month? I was in Pennsylvania coming out to the store. You know, one brother looked like he probably was about 13. I learned they flipped the green apple. The other brother looked a little older like 18. But the older brother was at the store reaching. No reaching towards the plate. What I told him was, open the store was so scared. Like, yo, New York, they're gonna go on. I don't care about it. That's a baby right there. Young God, now, you know, older young God, we he's still out there hustling. You see me? You know what he say? That's the God right there. He saved my life. I told him, I was like, listen, that's a good thing. Exactly what happened. So it is a lot of us out there that's doing things in the community. And that's not the only thing you can do in the community. Give back to your community. That's the way you can be productive in the community. Give back to your community. When they have these council meetings in your community, learn what's going on in your community.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Remember,
Used to be down with it.
remember, I'm saying it again, remember, all of y'all are held responsible for the uncivilized. Don't forget that. Wherever you go, remember, you're held responsible for the uncivilized. It's your duty, it's your job. Wherever you go.
There's a clause to that shit there. I'm held responsible for gun. It's 875. I'm gonna be held responsible for them now. Don't take that shit literally.
Another thing, man. You look so serious. Where the smile at? Where the love at? Come on, man. You in the land of the warriors. Medina, come on, man.
Hey.
We listening to you.
Serious. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Serious kid.
Yeah, you know, but smile though. Love, sight, and victory, equality. That's what we need. We need some more love.
Seriously listening to you.
Got it, God.
I like when we small like that. That means that the magnetic is flowing back and forth, right? You know what I'm saying? And that show forth and proving our power, that God is almighty, wise, and mighty. And this is what he said. If we want him, do what?
Come together.
One more time.
Come together.
Spell Allah without
And look, if we can answer any problem or anything that we have, let's put it together, because look, I don't know it, but God might know it. And he don't know it, the God might know it. And if God don't know it, one of the earth might know it. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us so great. We our own leaders. Yeah, according to their knowledge, right in the gut. Now the other thing you need to understand, although we're like that, amongst us we do have best knowers in certain fields. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. God might know how to build a train. The other God might know how to fly a plane. The other God might know how to make a cure to cancer or something. These is not dreams. These are things that can be real. Because the mind is in 10. The Black Mind Supreme is in 10. It has no limit. You don't believe me? Do this one time. Go home. Sit. Turn everything off and just think. Just think. Hey. You gotta close your eyes and just hear. Watch how many supreme thoughts come to you. I know because I'm into stuff like that. You know, a lot of y'all know me as keeping my physical composition right, but the physical composition can't stay right if you don't have the mind. It's a balancing schedule. You know what I'm saying? To everything. You gotta get that right. It's not always about martial arts. Yeah, all that is good, but if your mind ain't there, I'm gonna beat you all the time. Believe that. I'm gonna beat you every chance that I get. You know? And that's all I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Don't let nobody stop you from being who you are. Can't nobody stop you from being the God or the earth but you. I don't care what somebody tell you. Somebody might tell you, man, you ain't the God. You're not right with that. That's his opinion. That's his opinion. It's not a fact. And guess what? It's a fact until what? You do it yourself and go, you know what? I don't even want to be a part of it. Then you fell victim. Okay? Then you fell off the ledge. Back into the devil uncivilization. In line between God and the devil.
My little thing is over here. It's so nice. Me too, God. My bad, man. No, you good. That's why I be dapping, man. Because my head is fucked up.
Right. Yeah. Line is so thin that if you pull it up,
Mathematics.
One might scratch his head. Wait a minute.
Mathematics is always good science.
That's on God. God born builds and destroys. Why is that? You ever thought about that? Huh? You ever thought about that? Say it again. That was born God, but God born build and destroy. Now let's think about that. Let's use our mind as our vision. Where did the devil come from? Alright, now what did I say? God born build and destroy. Build me. So remember, always science everything up to the smallest form. Any chance to break it down to the smallest form. So the big is the real concept. You know, I was in the cipher. I understand because I was in the cipher. Doing the people showing food. And me and the young brother. I love the young brother too. Stood his ground. Like I said, he was going there in the cipher. And he mentioned to me that, you know, young won't be able to understand when we break down the supreme mathematics. Well, I can't hardly believe that unless I was being blind as a young. Because guess what? If you could quote a whole verse of Jay-Z or what's her name, ain't no way in the hell you're going to tell me they can't break down mathematics. Because mathematics is simple. And they can do that in a heartbeat. Okay? See, just because something sounds good, like in the late 70s and 80s, when it used to sound good, Devon, what we used to say? Devon Willis, what we used to say? Right? We used to go, okay? That's because the food tastes good. When I say food, it puts the knowledge back. But still, never, ever, 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 ever take nothing or no one on face value. And guess what? That's why I tell you, I complete this bill, I tell y'all, don't take me on face value. Everything I said to you and saying in this cycle, go research and find out. And guess what? If something wrong, come back and see it. And with that, I'm going to say peace. 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 My name is God Perfection. 360 of all today mathematics. It's wisdom, power, founded on being born in God. God born, build, destroy, born God. Born knowledge, power, founded, born equality. Equality, born wisdom, born build, destroy, born God. Born knowledge, power, founded, born equality. Equality, born wisdom, and wisdom, born wisdom. Peace, culture, freedom, born knowledge. Knowledge, born equality, born God, born build, destroy. Born knowledge, power, founded, born equality. Equality, born wisdom, and wisdom, born wisdom. Born culture, freedom, born knowledge. Knowledge, born equality, born wisdom, born wisdom, born culture, freedom. Born knowledge, born power, founded. Born understanding, equality, born culture, freedom, born knowledge. Knowledge, born equality, born God, born to destroy. Born knowledge, power, founded, born equality. Equality, born wisdom, born to destroy, born God. Born knowledge, power, founded, born equality.
What is your point?
Perfection, 360 and long. The foundation of that, show and prove that knowledge, born equality. Wisdom, born wisdom. Understanding, born equality. Culture, freedom, born knowledge.
Rasheen, you got one of these?
Power, founded, born understanding.
Here you go, big brother. Thank you.
Equality, born wisdom. God, born build, destroy, born God.
Come on, man. Pin pushing like a motherfucker.
Culture, freedom. Knowledge, that cipher, born wisdom. And cipher, born power, founded. Once again, my name is God Perfection. I'm from the desert. A long project. The story of Queens. Then I moved to the desert out in Far Rockaway, the oasis. Now listen, P.R. Today, mathematics is we compare finding or being born of God, showing proof that the black man is God, but God's a whom away. Basically through knowledge, having knowledge, making knowledge what born. I love this nation, God. I love the gods of it. I'm glad the baby's here. I teach, God. I had knowledge. Very long time, God. And I study. That's what we have to do. We have to study and teach the baby. And teach whoever wants knowledge of self and who they are. I just turned power understanding. I just turned 53 years old, God. I'm old, God. I had knowledge since I was in my 20s, God. Teaching 120 lessons, God. Hey, just get up and state your name, God. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Yo, Pace, Pace.
Peace, God.
Pace, God. You don't even know intelligence. Yo, listen. Did you understand what we just set up here? Did you understand it? You didn't understand it? Then you understand it. Well, listen. We want to make sure that when we teach this truth to anybody, that they understand who we are. All right? If they don't understand who we are, then guess what? We're not doing our job. All right? We got to do our job. Our job is to go out there and teach. You can't teach without no magnetic. Who is the piece with the magnetic? 5% is the piece with the magnetic. 5 represent what? Power. Power is the truth. The truth is the light. What we power our universe with? We power the universe with what? The light. That's the biggest planet in the solar system. The light. That's why it has all the power. It grows, it is responsible for all the vegetation on the planet. It is responsible for keeping things growing on our planet. You can't grow anything without the light. You definitely need the light from the sun. And the sun is the son of man. And we teach this truth or this light to all human families of the planet Earth. It's our responsibility to make sure that the babies understand this knowledge. People always talking about high science. Well, it ain't high science if the babies don't get it. That's high science. When the babies understand this knowledge, that's when we teach them high science. If the babies can't understand what you're talking about, we got no future. Why? Because we got it when we was babies. Do you remember when you first got the mathematics in the 70s and the 80s? I wish somebody like me could get up here and teach how it was hard for us to get the mathematics back in the day. You couldn't just get mathematics back in the day. No way. I got my first mathematics in 1982. And I had to answer questions before I got to mathematics. Questions I didn't even know the answers to. I had to go to another guard and say, yo man, what's the answer to those questions that the brothers is asking me? They wanted to know why you want this now. Then they told me, yo man, when he asks you that question, tell him you want to learn about who and what God is. Then they're going to ask you, well, who and what is God? You got to say it's yourself. Then you can get the mathematics. That's how I got it. You understand? Nowadays, people get mathematics on a piece of paper, don't know what they got. I'm not teaching grown folk. I want the babies to understand this knowledge. They know the numbers. What's the numbers to the mathematics? What's the numbers that they teach you in school? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with a cipher at the center, a 0, right? Okay, boom. 1 is knowledge. Knowledge means to know. It means to look, listen, observe, and respect, right? Okay, boom. 2 means to speak. 2 is wisdom. You got knowledge, you got wisdom. Wisdom means to speak wise words or carry yourself in a wise fashion, right? Okay, boom. So when you got the knowledge and you got the wisdom, the next you got the understanding. Understanding means to see clearly through the third eye. Now, when you want to know something, the first thing you got to do is what? Look, listen, observe. And then once you look at it and observe it, now you can do what? The wisdom. You can speak on it. And when you speak on it, you want to bring forth a clear understanding of what it is you're talking about so the people around you can understand what you're saying. That's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You do that all the time. But when you get supreme mathematics, now you're going to be supreme in all your undertaking. Why? Because you conscious of what you're doing now. So it makes you supreme all the time. Now, 4 is culture. Culture is what we live. The knowledge, wisdom, understanding is our way of life. We do this all the time. That's our culture. 5 is culture. After the culture comes the power. Why? Because you got to clean yourself up before you can get the power. The culture is a way of life. In order to live this way of life, you got to be clean. That's why culture and refinement go hand in hand. You got to clean yourself up. When you walk into the store, when we was young, we used to walk into the store and we would look at the ingredients before we ate it, before we bought this packet, before we bought this cake, or these pack of cookies, or these bag of potato chips. We look at the ingredients. Why? Because we didn't want to put nothing wrong in our system. We was cleaning ourselves up. And in order to live this way of life, you gotta be clean. That's the refined part. Now, once you clean yourself up, you receive the power. The power is the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the power. Not the money, not all the women, all the cars, all the drugs. No, that's not the power. The power is the truth. Teach the truth. You know what I'm saying? To everybody, anybody, I don't care who they is, black, brown, yellow, red, white, half original, whoever. Teach all of them. Teach them the truth. Teach them the truth about who and what God is. That's the power. 6 is equality. 6, equality. Right? That's what you do when you get the truth. When you get this truth, you show your equality by giving it to others. Tell them what the truth is. Right? Now 7 is God. Right? 7 is God because God has the power to rise above 6 at all times. He is the one that could go inside of 6 and go inside and come out of 6 the same way he went in without falling the victim to the world of 6. You understand that? That's who God is. God is the supreme being, black man. Everything comes from us. We are the first. We are the original. You understand? That's who God is. Don't ever forget that. Build is 8. 8 is build and destroy. 8 is the build is at the top. The destroyer is at the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? Your powers to build and destroy is going to determine whether you will be born dead or alive to the truth of Allah's supreme mathematics. That's why born comes next. Born is 9. Understand? You're born twice. You understand? In order to be a god or to be an earth, you got to be born twice. Your first birth is your physical. You come through your mother, through the womb. That's the physical birth. The second birth, which is being born twice, is the mental. That's when you awaken yourself to the truth of reality of who you are. That's the second birth. You know what I'm saying? It says in the scriptures, one must be born twice in order to enter the kingdom of God. That's the second birth. And once you take everything from knowledge to born, that's when you go right into the cipher and teach this truth to anybody you come in contact with. The cipher is the earth. And we teach all the human families of the planet Earth. Got that? That's Allah's mathematics. That's what we teach. Y'all understand that? Hey. You understand that?
Yes.
Peace.
Hey. That's it. Peace, God. Peace. That's peace, God. Could you speak up?
You want to understand how the awareness of himself, known as the Baha the fragrance. About Allah. I need a microphone. Now he got one. Get the microphone, God.
I don't have
it.
The world can't hear it like that, Carl.
When God was speaking to the babies, let me go inside to the babies. When you're going to your classroom, should we say mathematics is our language, and the supreme alphabet is our foundation. When you go into your classroom, you look on that chalkboard. The teachers don't teach you this here. You see your alphabet ABC, but there's a mathematical unit to each letter. They don't tell you about the mathematical principle to each letter. because that's your language. So in order to understand supreme alphabet, you got to understand what the mathematics. And having knowledge of self means understanding yourself mentally as well as physically. So God had born science, man, and personally when he said, I keep my physical composition up to par. And that's peace. Just that, but understanding what's going on with your biochemical stuff is another thing. See, you can get up there and you can quote 120 degrees to me all day long. You can quote plus lessons to me all day long. You can go into history all day long. But do you have any records of your own health? It says get knowledge of self. That means knowing what's going on with your biochemical structure. It's wisdom, God. That's just what God born to build and destroy. Because they build or destroy, right? God born to build and destroy. That all borns requires we show and prove the correlation of building and destroying. This is what we show and prove. But when I see my brothers falling short, it's my duty to come to my brother. Because they say wise questions always asked by the deaf, dumb, and blind. But it's also asked by the wise man who wants to learn. Because I, my brother, wanted to say something. When I see you going through trials and tribulations, I got to come to you. Wisdom God to be tells you. I join him as your brother and companion in the tribulation. So whatever it is that my brother's going through, God, it's my job and my duty, man, to help my brother. So we got to look at each one of us and say, what's going on with my brother? If you decide you want to deal with these artificial stimulants, these get a physical every year so you know what's going on with your body. And once you know what's going on with your body, you realize that those artificial stimulants you put in your body is what's destroying you. This was having knowledge of self. I show and prove this at each and every day now when I look at my brothers. And I see my older brothers that been within this and they all leaving here. And what's the purpose of them leaving here? Because of their health. They're not taking care of themselves. But they're too busy dealing with artificial stimulants. This is not no AA thing. This is our family. And our family's the one that have to show our babies, man, how we live it. And if our babies are seeing my old dad and my old earth kids fired up and they sick as hell, what the hell my babies gonna do? You got my babies stressing and worrying. Because my father and my mother ain't doing what they're supposed to do either. But yet they stay in God's side for the fine. We have the supreme power force that exists within us, but we actually living it out. The babies is the baby. But the baby sponge, they grow up everything that they see what we do. So if they see us doing all this artificial shit, what you think they gonna do? They're gonna do the same thing. And then when they do the same thing, and then you start seeing them acting other than they self, and say, look, every time you do that shit, he acting just like that. You think what the hell you was acting when he was watching you? That's the signs of life. We have to understand that within this head nation, man, and look at what's happening with our brothers, man. Just that each one teach one, so let's teach our brother. And we don't sugarcoat nothing. You let them know what time it is, man. Wake up and smell the coffee, y'all. I know you messed up, man. I'm not going to give you none of this shit. Then I'm going to give you some knowledge of this shit. I want you to take heed to it. But if you don't want to take heed to the knowledge information I give you, just what I'm saying, when you go to bed, I'm going to try my dying hand, my brother. You're going to die in your own iniquity, your own negativity. Because I did my job as a civilized person. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily mean I got to teach the 85%. I got to teach my brother too. But when I see my brother falling short, I got to have to, yo, come here, man. Let me build with you, God. What you doing to yourself? You God's out of the divine. You show and prove your powers, God, but you ain't showing and proving it now. What you're doing now is you're destroying yourself. In the process of destroying yourself, you got others watching you. So when we do that power of refinement, God, your power is the truth. And the refinement to clean yourself up, what? Mentally as well as physically. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I'm God's side of the divine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm refined, you know what I'm saying, mentally, but I'm refined physically too. You know what I'm saying? Because my appearance plays a major role. Anywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? You can be broke. But if your appearance is up to par, man, somebody will open up that door for you. But they see how you can conduct yourself. If you manifest that I'm God's side of the divine, I show and prove that the black man is God. And you get up and you manifest all this good stuff. But when I see you out abroad, you at all other than yourself, buying up, staggering and falling all over the place, or you're not. You understand what I'm saying? How you God's side of the divine, my brother? You're just a fool disguised that want to be recognized by the righteous. There's many that come within this our name, wear that universal flag, man, to shield their filth. So that we will believe in them that he's right and that he's air like self. But in all reality, God, he's a snake of a graphic type. So when the God manifests, yo, is there a black devil? Sure it is. Who can turn from God and yet be God? If those who don't understand the power within themselves and going disappointed. And us having the knowledge, we see this here. And by us seeing this here, man, you're not here like so. But I don't see none of the characteristics that exist within you that exist within me. How can you be here like me? I don't see it. You got to show and prove those powers so I can see it within you and I see it within me. You understand what I'm saying, God? And this is what we show and prove each and every day in each and every way, God. You understand that we live our word as born. Why was Yaku so successful in all this undertaking, God? Because the people that believe in what they bear witness to what he had said. And if they went disaccording to what he said, what the penalty was what? Death. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Wisdom born gives you what? Knowledge. So he was successful because he did that word is born. And the same thing applies to said nation, God side of divine. Why did God make devil? Understand the field. Why did God make devil? Show forth through his power. He's all wise and righteous. That he can make a devil and give him power over 6,000 years. Then come what? Destroy within one day. In other words, man, that's what? Like that's God. And that's what he's showing through. Understand the truth gives you knowledge. You live by word is born. That knowledge also gives you wisdom. This is the formation of words that one used to manifest that knowledge. So who did it? God will do it. So we're going to get up there, we're going to build. Let's build on what we're going to do within ourselves and what we can do to help our brothers. Man. That's what we call adding on. That's adding on. Not just talking, but showing the truth. But I watch it. That's why I said knowledge is to look, listen, and observe. So I'm going to look, listen, and I'm going to observe and see everything that's going on around me. You. I see you here, that's peace. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to see you at a pro. I want to see how you carry yourself at a pro. But you right here with me right now, oh, you just get true. But what happens when I don't see you over here? I see you cross. Falling all over the space. This motherfucking knob. All these things are like back to the back to the and yet deny your birthright, you deny your own son. That's where it goes. When I'm born in society of God, I'm building because of what I observe and what I see. I love this nation because I love myself. And the greatest gift that the Father gave me was the knowledge of self. And when he gave me the knowledge of self, they said, yo, this is what has to be done. They see, I never seen the Father in the physical. I never walked with the Father in the physical. Understand the mathematics and the principles in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I and my Father one to say they're inseparable. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the side of the mathematics. That's what makes me and my Father one to say. I ain't never walked with the Father. But when I manifest his knowledge, he's walking with me. And I'm walking with him. I and my Father one to say never acceptable. I said my name is Master Allah. Peace be to God.
Peace, God. God, Imperial King, I love Allah. And for today's degrees, there's wisdom, power, all being born of God. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank God for being here, and I want to say thank God for the children for being here too. And those who are still here, I want to say that what you see before you is growth. What I mean by that is that I'm not my dad, and my dad's still alive, and I could admit like this, my dad may have had shortcomings, and there may have been some shortcomings that my dad may have had that I see, and I think myself, I've improved on it, right? And that's what the essence of what these lessons mean. What these lessons means is that you got a mom and dad, and that you end up being born. And whatever you might think when you're little, you too are going to be in a position where people are going to think and be responsible for what you say. So, right now, some of the people standing left may not have their own children. One day, when you get older, you may have a child. And at that time, you're going to be no longer a child, but you're going to be a father or a mother. And the reason why y'all came today is so that I can tell y'all that. And so to remember, I'll give you an example. When I was closer to 18 years of age, my perspective on who my dad is different than my perspective now that I'm 45. And so the beauty of life is that the longer you get a chance to stay here in life, the more you can maneuver and the more power you have in your own control. And what I mean by that is, y'all, for instance, these two gentlemen here, y'all gonna be able to have your own money one day, and y'all gonna be able to go and do whatever y'all want. But I just want y'all to remember that the only way your son and your daughter is gonna love you is by loving your mom and dad. When you love your mom and dad, you put yourself in a position to where most likely your mom and dad is gonna love you when you get older too. And the reason why that's important is because a lot of people are hurting inside because they don't understand what family is. And so they try to look and try to get ideas to what family is. And inside what we teach is that you have yourself, if you're a man, you're going to run across a woman, and what happens behind the doors is your private business, and then something like yourself going to pop out. So the same way you might judge your dad, also just keep in mind that you're going to be a dad one day too, or a mother one day too. And when you take that into account, I do two things. I say, I might do a couple of things better than my dad, but if it wasn't for my dad being here, I wouldn't have the opportunity to enhance it. And so that now that I got sons, I can imagine it's going to get to the point where my sons is going to be doing better than me. And so I think that's important. I think that's the only reason why I'm here today, is because to stick around and tell y'all that I'm looking forward to y'all having y'all families. I'm looking forward to y'all paying y'all bills and going through the headaches of being parents.
Peace.
And thank you for coming.